Hey foodies, welcome back. When last y'all had chicken puffs? Well, I haven't had them in ages, so today I'm going to show you how to make it. Let's get started. Alright guys, let's marinate 2 chicken breasts. Here I'll be using garlic and onion powder, some salt, chicken bouillon. I have some black pepper, paprika, and some chicken seasoning. So we're going to combine them. It will give you an even distribution onto those chicken breasts. Then we're going to coat the breasts with some oil. Then you want to just add the seasonings, make sure it's well coated. Once we're done, we're going to cover this and allow it to sit and marinate for about 30 minutes. Here we're going to go ahead and just place these in the air fryer. We're going to cook them at 350 for about 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, this is how they were looking. You're going to allow them to cool, and then we're going to proceed to just chop them up really fine. Chop them to your desired texture. If you want to use a food processor, you can go ahead and do that. I just did not want to wash any more dishes or anything, so I decided to chop them by hand. Here I will add some bell pepper, celery, onions, and some parsley. We will just add them in, and then we'll go ahead and add some seasoning. This is salt-free seasoning I'm using. Garlic and herb salt-free seasoning, black pepper, and some onion powder. The way this chicken is marinated, you don't need any more salt here. We're going to add some mustard, mayonnaise, and some ranch dressing, and you're going to give that a real good toss. Once I tossed it together, I realized that I needed a little bit more mayonnaise, so I went ahead and added it in, and when I tasted it, it felt like it needed just something else. So I added a little pinch of honey, and that will give it balance. It will not make the salad sweet, it just adds balance from all the savoriness. So we're going to mix everything to combine, and that's basically it. We're going to cover this up, place it in the fridge until we are ready for it later. Now let's make our choux pastry. We're going to add some water to a pot. Then we'll follow up with some butter. We will add some salt and sugar, and we're going to give this a good stir. We're going to allow it to come up to a simmer or a boil. Once it starts to simmer, you're going to lower your heat to the lowest, and then in goes some flour. We're going to mix this really well. You want to mix it and it will become nice and smooth. If you're Guyanese, this is like when you're making parsad, this process here. So you're going to mix it for about 2 minutes on low heat. You just want to make sure all the water is dried out of the flour, and you want it to cook a bit. So mix it consistently for about 2 minutes, and then we will transfer it to another dish, and we'll allow it to cool before we start adding in our eggs. Like I said, you want to transfer it to a different bowl and just allow it to cool down a bit. You don't want to add the eggs right away because you don't want the eggs to curdle. So after it's cooled, you want to add 1 egg at a time. We'll be adding in 3 eggs. So you want to mix it. At first, it will seem like the flour is separating from the egg, but just continue mixing and pressing it and, stirring it, and it's going to come together. You want it to come together before you add the second egg. So you're going to continue with this process. Once it comes together, you're going to add your second egg, and then you're going to mix and then add your third egg, and that's how you will do until all the eggs are added. Once all the eggs are added, this is the texture we are looking for. So we'll now proceed to the next step. So I went ahead and prepared a baking tray with parchment paper, and today I'll be using a star tip and a piping bag to assemble my choux pastry. So now I'll go ahead and just assemble my pastry onto the baking tray, and you want to separate it like an inch away from each other so that if it puffs up, they don't stick together. And you want to just continue with this process just like you see me doing here until you're all done. Please be reminded, if you want more of these, you will have to double the ingredients or triple the ingredients. Now we're going to go ahead and place these in a 375-degree oven for about 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, they came out amazing, and I can't wait to start filling them and enjoy. So we're going to allow them to cool down completely before we add our chicken salad. Now you can also do cream puffs with the same recipe if you like. But, you know, another day I will show you guys how to make the filling for the cream puffs. But today we'll fill these with our chicken salad. You want to just do as you see me doing here. Cut them open, fill them, and yeah, that's it. And here you have it, my version of chicken puffs. When I tell you these were amazing, the pastry could be eaten by itself. Put some butter in there and chef's kiss. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, share it, and leave a comment down below. I will leave all my ingredients and measurements down in the description box. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support, and as always, enjoy.